All right, guys. So we are at 301 Cedar Hills Road in Longview. So this is the one not too far from the river. So kind of out and about, like a ways out from town. Not too far, but and I mean you're pretty close to the Oregon border too. So but it's got the long driveway coming up here, open area right out over there. It's got a walkout basement, which we'll see down there. Um, no garage. It looks like maybe there was one at some point. I don't know for sure. But that could be something you could easily add on to the house here. So let's take a look. So one quick area of concern is, so right here you can see how far down that drop is. There is nothing over here, no railing or anything like that. That would probably show up in an appraisal as a safety concern. I don't know if the appraisal will go so far as to put a condition on the appraisal saying that you have to basically put a railing in or some kind of safety measure. A lot of the times they do that for hot water heater straps or steps. Like, I mean, you can see this step right there. Those are not, it's angled towards that. So, and these are newer built. So I don't know exactly what they were doing there, but obviously that second step there is not terribly safe. But let's take a look at the deck on the outside. So this deck wraps around. Seems like it's in pretty good condition. It was definitely painted at one point, and that has all worn away. Stability-wise, it feels stable, but you may have to pressure wash and treat this again. Looks like the railings in a lot of places have been replaced, but this wraps around over to here. Really nice sized deck, and you're close, but not too close to the neighbors. But you can see that's going to be your view from the deck. So pretty nice view, especially I'm sure it'll be really nice on a sunny day. So they did say one of the things that they've done for the house, recent updates include fresh interior and exterior paint, sleek new hardwood floors in each bedroom, newer appliances, and a brand new electrical panel. It does say the well-received significant upgrades in 2018 with a new pressure pump and complete repiping. So every time I go into a house, you flush the toilet, you run the faucets just to make sure everything looks good. One of the faucets in the bathroom, super low pressure. The one downstairs in the basement shoots out like a jet. So I don't know what's going on there. But also the one in the basement, the sink is clogged too. So there might be some plumbing issues going on there. When it comes to the fresh exterior paint, there's a lot of places, especially right down over here, you can see where they tried to, but they did not chip away the old paint first. So you paint right over it, especially when it's wet, that's what's going to happen. So, overall, when you go further up, you can see, but even then, you can see they tried to repaint over that too, and they should have cleaned it first. So, looks like they tried to fix some gap issues with, hopefully that's the right caulking, but obviously done like just kind of quick and cheap. So, overall, the exterior paint's not horrible, but there's definitely signs of chipping and stuff like that. So let's take a look inside. All right, so here we go here. So you can tell just by the discoloration on the floor, they had some sort of rug there that was protecting it. But house was built in '78. These are probably original, maybe. I mean, if they look in pretty good condition, not a lot of like huge gaps, so it would just need to be refinished and polyurethaned. You got metal windows. There's a crack down there on that part, so this would be a good candidate for new windows. It's got the fireplace here, and then here's your kitchen. So newer appliances, I'm assuming they just meant the fridge, because that is an old stove and that is an old dishwasher. So let's see what the water pressure looks like for this. It's pretty good. Took a second to kick on. And there's the sliding doors to get out to the deck. And you can see the door on this one. I don't know if you can see the discoloration when I move the camera, but the seal's broken on that. Let's take a look at, so we got 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2,100 square feet. We're on 1.65 acres. You got a couple of different types of flooring in here, so that's probably the original, and then they did some sort of upgrade at some point here. Lots of gaps in it, so, you know, not really the best. Here's one of the bathrooms. So we got lots of different colors going on in this house. Don't really know what was there. It looks like there might have been something there at some point, but maybe that was the old shower, and then they built this thing in. So you can see it's a long shower, but this is the one where you can see the water pressure is. That's pretty low for even for that type of faucet, because a lot of these faucets, they shoot outwards really far, and you don't want it to shoot out of the sink, but that's still kind of low pressure for that. That's the stairs down to the basement. We'll go down there in a sec. So they said that all the bedrooms had new flooring. It's just 2 of them, because this flooring is just coming in, same one from the hallway, but the rooms are really, really tiny. So I know it might be hard to tell from the video, but this room in particular is very small. This one's a little bit bigger. And it's got a small little closet there. And then this one's just a little bit bigger than that one. So there's no true ensuite for a primary, so this would probably be the primary because it's the biggest bedroom out of them all. But that wall right there is just on the opposite side of that closet, so that's probably why there's no ensuite there. But let's take a look downstairs. All right, so to the left, you got the open area. And then to the right, just a storage room, looks like. You got the furnace in here. And it's definitely the original furnace on the house. Looks like at least this is in pretty good condition, but that furnace would probably need to be replaced. Nothing else really going on in here except cobwebs. So here's the other part. So you got, I guess this could be a primary as well because it has an actual ensuite. But this is a decent sized room. You got your little Harry Potter room under the stairs and a nice walk-in closet. And then also you have this really long, not very deep, but it's pretty long. So good storage here. Carpets are in pretty good condition down here. Looks like they've done them recently. You can see lots of colors going on here. You walk down to purple, you come into blue. This flooring is nice and it's redone. So obviously this bathroom has been redone. I don't know exactly when, but pretty nice in here. Here's the sink. You can see standing water. You see how fast that water comes out. So that spider's definitely dead. But yeah, there's some drainage issues there. So. And then on the other side, it's a nice open area here. You got the doors coming outside. And then this is where the hot water heater is. So kind of like a utility room, laundry room kind of thing. There's your laundry hookups. Those straps got to be on the hot water heater, so not in the box in front of it. And then this is not to code. So they did some jerry rigging here just to get that drainage from there to there, but that doesn't make much sense that it's there either, because that's the one that you really want to make sure that is drained out somewhere. So either you put this in a pan and then you have the pan drain outside, so because that's where it should drain from. It shouldn't be up over there, so I don't know why they have that in there. And then here's your back door access to the backyard. And that's pretty much it for down here. It's a bit of a usable space. You have this step up and over on both sides. So let's go back upstairs and we'll take a look outside. All right, so you can see a lot of the usable space for the acreage is going to be out in front here. Looks like there's a little shed down there as well. we'll go around that way and take a look. I'll walk around this way. It's pretty quiet out here. You do have neighbors right across the street. They got their RV out there. But it's pretty level out here too. It looks like there's gravel under here. I don't know. It looks like just from how much gravel they put down, they were probably parked an RV here at some point. Obviously, you got the room for it, so. Yeah, so this is kind of looking at it from up here. This definitely, there needs to be something up there safety-wise so nobody falls, because that's not a short fall right there, so. So this is underneath the deck here. I mean, besides moss and stuff like that, everything looks like it's pretty good. The posts seem to be in pretty good condition. Looks like they had it over here at some point. I don't know why they moved it, but they did. But everything looks pretty good. Let's see if this is open. Okay, so this is the well house. So, and that was the one where they said it was updated with new piping, and they do have a dehumidifier in here. But that's pretty much it for that. Let's take a peek at the backyard. This is not really a gate, so I guess not really true access to the backyard except from that door right there, because this is just a pallet they put in place and they got chicken wire. So I'm assuming they might have had some, maybe this is for the dogs or something like that, but it goes around a little bit, and lots of blackberries and stuff to deal with, which you can get rid of them and open up the space a lot more, but that's going to cost you a decent amount of money to get that cleared. And let's peek behind here, see if we can look without getting into the blackberries. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it does open up down there as well. There is a pole right there. Let's see if I can zoom in for you. That might be the property line. I don't know for sure. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. That might just be part of the chicken wire fence. That's what it is. It looks like, at least from here. But the property line, you can see it's got a bit of an odd shape. So when you come in off of the road there, you got the house in the clearing part. So a lot of it is going to be, treed. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. So the agent did say they had another showing today at 2 o'clock. This one's been on the market for 108 days, and it's listed at $415. She did mention that, so she is the newer listing agent. I guess the other agent that is on her team is either not there anymore, but they switched it over to her because they only had this listed in the regional MLS, which is the one down. It's parts of southern Washington, but it's mostly Oregon. But they just recently added it to the Northwest MLS too, so that'll get it more exposure too. So it's always good for those homes to be listed in both. So, but yeah, that is it for this one. So I'll get these ones uploaded and I'll send them to you and let me know what you guys think.